Alright, so I was out for 2 weeks and couldn't make a video on this when it came out, but I was so excited when I saw on the patch notes that NAOFUMI got buffed. I was very scared that the new Shield Hero return wouldn't have anything, because there was the first return ever where the characters wouldn't have, you know, any new relics to get or something like that, like the old characters, right? The characters being rerun. Every single collab we've had that has rerun, the characters didn't have a relic yet or something, so they got something out of it. You know, they got a relic or they got a buff like Slime. So that was the first time, and they actually pulled through and buffed the 3 old PvP characters, NAOFUMI, Raftali, and Philo. NAOFUMI goes first because he's my boy. So apparently he's really good. I just looked at what he's got changed, and we're gonna be using this team. This seems to be like the new human team. Arthur, NAOFUMI, and either Ban or Yuri. And there was a 50-50 when I was looking at it, either Hawk and Oslo or LR Liz on the last slot, and by God, if I have the chance to use Hawk and Oslo, I'm gonna do it. Oh, I forgot to show his new stats, but yeah, he got buffed in 2 ways. I believe all the characters got buffed in 2 ways, except the free one. Forgot her name. In any case, I'll pop this. He still has largely the same passive he used to, right? But added on to what he already had, now when he takes a stance, human allies get 30% damage increase and 40% damage reduction. So that's pretty, just from him putting the stance. So before, so let me actually, okay, I need to check once again so I'm not mistaken, because his passive is now large. Oh, I don't have a stance for NAOFUMI here, but he already gave allies basic stats, right, based on 30% of his own defense. So on top of the basic stats, he's giving damage and damage reduction. Quite good. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Grain Cross database, but their translation is completely messed up. So, oh no, dude, I'm not gonna lie, I've cut this video like 3 times already because I faced 3 Zeldras in a row. And I wanted to get like 1 clean match at the start where Zeldras doesn't mess up my Arthur, but screw this, I'm just gonna do it. Is Zeldras like super popular right now? Like, what happened? I faced like 3 in a row. Whatever. So he does that, and for every human ally participating in battle, increases his HP by 5%. So he is largely very tanky, especially when he actually has a stance, and with extra damage reduction and more HP on top of, you know, Ban and Arthur being there, like, I can see why this is seemingly the new human team. Let's honestly do this right here. There's no more Zeldras, but we didn't get a stance for NAOFUMI, we didn't, whatever. Yeah, Zeldras is a bit of a conundrum, because I mean, if you use him with the intention of messing up other Arthurs, I guarantee you what's going to happen is every time you face an Arthur, they're gonna get the magical cards, you know what I'm talking about? Where they combine perfectly, so you don't need to move them to get the full ult gauge. You know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. But that does not happen if you're the one playing. If you're the one with Arthur, that will never happen. Honestly, I don't get why Hawk and Oslo. Is NAOFUMI doing that much more damage that you want him to get the extra defense? I swapped Ban with Yuri because I felt like if I'm gonna use Hawk and Oslo anyways... Oh, you know what? That's for 2 turns, right? Okay. If I'm gonna use Hawk and Oslo anyways, I might as well go full on, you know, increase basic stats with Yuri's passive and just see how much damage it's gonna do. Like, I feel like if you're gonna use Bon, you should use Liz, and if you're gonna use, I don't know. Haven't played enough to see, but like, if I'm gonna go on like a full, okay, NAOFUMI is my anchor approach, right? He's gonna do a ton of damage. I think that this is what I should do here. So he's got 2 stacks. From previous experience, right? But let's see now. This would do like no damage. But he does have now the 30% damage increase, and his stats got buffed. Damn. Level 1. It was level 2 stance, which sometimes doesn't happen. Right? Sometimes you just don't get it. You're gonna get level 1 stances. But don't care. Let's see this level 1, level 1. Quite good. Oh, I got a crit in there. Dude. Yeah, I was taking a look at his stats, right? I might change his gear. I don't know. I had to take a break to eat. I do not remember where I was. Just that I had just removed Bond for Yuri. Believe so. I'm gonna stance real quick. Yeah, that's where we're at. Yeah, I don't know. I think this is my first time trying it, and you know how it is. You know, the first time you're trying something, you're kind of figuring out what you really want to be doing with it as you go. You know, when you're playing a new game, you start getting the feel of all the mechanics and what path you kind of want to go. Especially if you go like, oh, I can run Bond and Liz, and I have my team is a ton of HP, right? So that's really good for Arthur. But I mean, I guess Yuri is also good for Arthur. But you know what I mean? Like, if I want to run Hakan also, I'm pretty damn emphasizing NAOFUMI above anyone else. So I want to see what he's capable of. Is he actually? I forgot the level 2 stance lasts for 2 turns again. I am quite tired. I just got back today from the trip. Like today, I got back home. First thing I did, I turned on the computer and I started getting a video done. So I can get 3 videos done and I can go to bed. It's gonna be quick. Not really. Why? Okay. I thought I had NAOFUMI on the left. I have Arthur. Okay. I was like, I have a taunt with NAOFUMI. Why is... Yeah. I need to... Do I want to change it? I guess I do, right? Because, like... If I am using NAOFUMI's taunt, it's because I want him to take the hits, not Arthur, right? I really was hoping that would kill. See, if I had Bond, that would have killed. Or if I had Liz, not even just Bond, if I had Liz, that would have killed Esterosa, and I wouldn't have been encroached anymore, and my ult would have killed her. That's just really... I don't know, I don't know if I like this angle of NAOFUMI being the damage dealer. I still want Arthur to be the damage dealer, you know? Yeah, I think I'm swapping. I'm taking off Hakan also, even though it's kind of funny talking also, but I don't know. I think Liz in the back, you get way more CC. Way more CC. And Bond, I feel like that's the real choice. Yeah, I just really want to try Hakan. Like I said, I saw the opportunity, I had to. But nah, yeah, I feel like I will be... I have a feeling I'll be more satisfied or more pleasantly impressed with that team over this one. Because yeah, NAOFUMI can only do damage if he has a stance. Arthur is doing damage as soon as he gets the passive. Yeah, the CC difference between using Liz and Hawk and Oslo is staggering. But okay. Well, I still want to see how NAOFUMI performs here, right? So let's see, right? We're gonna take 3 hits. NAOFUMI is gonna take 3 hits. Hopefully he doesn't remove my he's gonna remove my stance, isn't he? I need to stop popping stance turn 1, I feel like. I don't know. Maybe not. Yeah, he's gonna remove my stance. It's fine, I can pop another one, but like level 2 stance would do a lot more damage, right? If only Arthur couldn't remove it. But like now, okay, we popped the stance, right? So how much are we doing? I mean, the real thing is he's giving Arthur 30% more damage, right? And basic stats. So he's giving him HP as well. And attack, which his attack scales with both. Yeah, that damage is terrible. That damage is terrible. 40% damage reduction though. Okay, tanking that is pretty good. That is pretty good. He had 3 what's it called? Thingies on him as well. Yeah, whatever. I want to see the damage. I might as well do this. I was thinking, do I just end this turn? Because like if I want to pop this stance first, I'm gonna have to take another turn, but whatever. Okay. Not the most amazing damage ever for an ultimate, 6/6 ultimate. But it's damage. Do I give NAOFUMI the Tarmiel link? Cause I gave him, what is it? I gave him more defense essentially. I gave him Grimoire because I believe his link just gives defense straight up, and I have triple defense set for him, right? But I think I'll just I'll give him Tarmiel link because it's gonna be largely taunting, and he's definitely less thinking than Arthur. You know, Arthur is a UR festival, and Arthur can keep Mael link. That's an extra 20% damage. You know, yeah, I definitely am not gonna be able to make this video as long as I wanted. I got a little bit sick towards the end of my trip, and it's showing right now when I'm actually like sitting down and trying to work. My brain is not as fast as I need it to be. Yeah. Not for the turns, it's just for me talking. My brain's not as fast. And my commentary, I feel like sounds stupid, but you know, it's what you're here for. So now this might just be like the most Arthur-centric damage team possible, because you're giving him extra stats. You're giving him extra damage. And instead of like, you know, wasting the Tarmiel link on him, you can actually give him Mael link, which is extra damage as well. I guess we could give him Red Sario, but he doesn't crit that much with the AoEs. He obviously pretty much guarantees crit with the single target, but I'm more interested in the AoE. 3 stacks. Level 1 stance. See, I want to get like a big NAOFUMI comeback in this video, but you know, if I don't get it, I'm not gonna force it because actually I do feel like I need to rest, but I'll get it sometime because this is not gonna be the only NAOFUMI video I make probably. A king team. Haven't seen one of these in a while. Maybe, are people scared of Gallant by chance? I've been seeing, honestly, more Gallants than I expected. I think I've seen like 3 Gallants today. Like, and I just came back today and I got the Gallant video and this video, PvP wise, you know, as the extent of much of my PvP. And I was like Masters 3 or something, because I haven't played Geared in like almost 3 weeks. So it kept deranking me, because I didn't play. So I had to, you know, play it up to get you at least champion. I'm not gonna record the video in freaking Masters. Is it Masters or Plat? It's Masters, right? The one under champion? Whatever. Oh, no stance, huh? Well, I feel like if I don't have a stance on, I can't really show NAOFUMI doing anything. It's really hard because a character like NAOFUMI, where what I see is, with his new change, right? 2 things happen. Now he's, you know, a much more formidable tank than he was, with the better stats and the 40% damage reduction, but also he works as a really good support for Arthur with that damage increase and also damage reduction as well. And I feel like a lot of people are gonna be like, oh man, good Arthur showcase, but like, I don't know, NAOFUMI didn't change into being the main character. My window is open. Forgot to close it before real quick. I heard the motorcycle passing and I looked at my window. Yeah, that was picked up for sure. He didn't change it into being the main character of the team, but being a really good support, and there's nothing wrong with that. Support characters are staple runs, or staple characters that you run on teams. Bond is a support character. He can do good damage. You've seen him do it. He can do it. But he is a support character more than he is a damage dealer, for sure. The same goes for a lot of other characters that you just run because they are really good for their teams. Yeah, right here NAOFUMI didn't do much. Unless, would you consider the first turn doing something like with the taunt? Because the taunt didn't accomplish much. I guess I need to be, instead of just like insta-popping the taunt, right? Like I've been doing. Because that's what I'm thinking, right? You pop NAOFUMI's taunt before you have Arthur's taunt. I need to look at it as, okay, do I need a taunt right now? Because if not, I'm going to save it, so when I have the opportunity to do damage with Arthur, then I pop the taunt in that turn, and then Arthur gets the extra damage and extra stats. Yeah. I feel much more comfortable running him like this than like, okay, let's put Hawk and Oslo and see how much NAOFUMI is doing, because what he got wasn't a... The change that needed to happen for him to become the main damage dealer was not what he got. You know, his card needed to get like a multiplier or something. Not what he got. Not buffing the team. But I love it, you know? Even if he's not the main DPS of the team, making a character that was previously released that has been long not meta. He has long been kicked off the meta. Making him come back is great. I love that. That's what needs to happen more. And so seeing it happen, I really wanted to make a video. Like, I was in the hotel room and I was like, I want to make a video now for me, but like, that microphone was just so bad. If you watch the video on the 2 new characters, yeah, that microphone was just terrible. Unfortunate. I was like, I don't want to publish any more videos with this microphone. But yeah, I was more excited about him than the actual new characters. Just on the premise of, you know, a character being buffed. Not that I think, oh, you know, I'm more excited about NAOFUMI as a character than the other characters being released necessarily. It's just the fact that he got buffed is what made me so excited about this. We got the 40% damage reduction. He also did. If not for the 40%, would I have killed Bon? Probably not, actually. Probably not. I wonder how damage reduction interacts with... because like, how Arthur works is fixed damage, right? Based on his HP. So, damage reduction shouldn't affect his damage much. Damage increase doesn't affect his damage that much, but it does some. Because, yeah, the bulk of his damage comes from the fixed damage from his passive, but he also has an attack scale, and he also has damage increase scale, and damage reduction scale, right? His attacks has a lot going on, is what I'm trying to say. Alright. I think I have to be done, but I definitely want to try him out more. I'll make a video on his new outfit. I actually have been using it for the extra defense and HP. I wanted to make it two separates because I want to use him a lot, but I want to get more time with him for sure.